If it's trending, it's here now. This is Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, so the Super Bowl is the top trending topic this morning. Chiefs won the Super Bowl last night. Travis Kelce. A lot of people are reacting to this video of Travis Kelce bumping Coach Andy Reid pretty hard.
Yeah, he ran into him pretty hard.
Kind of jostled. How old is Andy Reid? Is he 70s?
In his 70s, I think.
It doesn't matter how old he is. He could be standing there younger than Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce should have been benched right there, no matter what the game is and everything. And I want to know where the other teammates are getting in Kelce's face and dragging him away and telling him, you don't be doing that to the coach.
Yeah, I never saw what happened. One of his teammates comes over and grabs him, but he comes around two other people to get him because there were two others. I think nobody even was. They were like shocked what was going on. Andy Reid's 65, by the way, 65. Not as old as I thought he was.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, like, is that just something that should be expected when tensions are running high?
It is not.
Nope.
Travis Kelce is a punk brat for doing that.
Really?
And somebody should have put him on his back right there. To get control of himself.
They were in the
and
first
Andy
quarter of the
Reid
game.
should have pulled him out of the game.
Really?
Yeah. Forget being in the Super Bowl. Forget all of that. You don't act like that and continue to be treated like you didn't.
Travis Kelce looks like he's ready to take his coach's head up. I mean, he looks furious.
Right. He's a brat. He's a little fit throwing, I didn't get my way brat. You didn't have me in the game, and look what happened. Andy Reid is he has forgotten more about football, in the past hour than Travis Kelce will ever know. And Kelsey's going to get in his face and start yelling at him and bump him like, you better get me in there. And you don't know what you're doing, basically, is what he's saying.
Kelce said after the game that he was mic'd up. And so I hope the mic caught it and they released that because I'm dying to know exactly what was said right there.
The lip reader said, I want, or something about keep me in.
Yeah, he was mad because he wasn't in the game and they fumbled.
Yeah, but I mean, really ran into him pretty hard.
Yeah,
he did.
Which I'm sure he's going to be feeling the next day. I mean, Travis Kelce's a big boy. So, yeah, that was interesting. A little shot.
Right.
It was.
And he should get even with him. He should get even with him.
In what way?
Sneak up behind him and hit him in the head with something when he's not expecting it.
That's the appropriate way.
So you don't punk me like that in front of everybody just because you're bigger and stronger and younger. You got a nice strong back and everything, and I eat cheeseburgers 3 or 4 times a day. You're gonna pay for that. And then once you bust them in the head with a pipe wrench or something, then just go, okay, now go get stitches. We're even. Get back on the field.
During the game when Kelce was sitting on the bench, wouldn't that have been wild if Andy Reid had gone over to get some water and while Kelsey's back was turned, he hit him with a phone or something?
Start wailing on him.
Like a wrestling thing?
Walks by and just bam.
But Travis is one of the top trending topics. He's partying his head off in Vegas right now, accompanied by his girlfriend Taylor Swift, who's back from Japan, attended the Super Bowl, and now she's got to go party like in Vegas with a bunch of strangers who are all on their phones recording her. Like, that's not even a fun way to party in Vegas when everybody's like, here, I'm going to put this on my Instagram story. It's like, I can't even let loose dance because they're going to make fun of me. I can't do anything.
Well, that's a volatile temper he's got there, that Travis Kelce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's the second time this year that he's lashed out and done something. And the first time Andy Reid had to sit him on the bench for a little while because he broke his helmet on the sideline, remember?
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. He threw his helmet because he didn't get his way or something didn't go his way, and he broke it. And then the trainer was going around trying to find it and fix it. Andy Reid told him, don't worry about it.
Do you think he's a plant designed to push a government agenda?
Travis Kelce?
Travis Kelce?
100%, yeah.
No, I don't.
You do?
I do.
You don't, TJ?
No, I'm not joking around about this. I'm being serious. He's he needs to have Andy Reid go upside his head.
Yeah.
Or the other his teammates should calm him down forcefully.
Yeah.
Forcibly as well.
Yeah. If he acts like this when the whole world's watching, how's he acting behind closed doors?
You think
when he's up on the mothership. This is an alien.
Are there people that are saying, is that one of the conspiracy theories that Travis Kelce is some type of government plant?
Yeah, I mean, he reps the vaccine for Pfizer, and then Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay.
In conjunction, they're pushing a political narrative.
I wasn't going to say anything about that, but I mean, I don't remember him having temper tantrums and throwing, vicious fits like that before he had like 8 vaccines and boosters. I mean, I don't know. Seemed like he was pretty chill up until, a certain point recently.
Oh, you know what? I didn't have back issues until I got those shots.
That's
Really?
so true, Rob. That is so true.
I love the direction this is heading. What about Ice Spice throwing up signs and they said she's part of the Illuminati?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
I saw one
Come
that
on,
said-
the Illuminati's not looking for Ice Spice. And I'm sorry.
I saw
think
on
they're
Twitter this morning,
they're
there was a tweet this morning like, they're doing it right in front of our faces. Ice Spice is wearing an upside down cross. I was like, I don't think that cross is upside down.
If it's Taylor, it's Beyonce, it's
Yeah.
Paul McCartney. I maybe that makes sense. But Ice Spice, I don't know. The
Yeah, they
Illuminati's
said
looking for her.
Ice Spice was wearing an upside down cross, and it's a chain just with a cross on it. But I guess if you count the chain part, it would be upside down.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I don't think the actual cross is upside down. And in this brief moment, they're like, she's flashing satanic signs in our faces. I'm like, it looks like she's in the process of raising her hands in the air. I don't know.
So a lot of things are happening, but a lot of people talk about the commercials and things like that. So a lot of Super Bowl talk this morning, but those are a few things that are now trending.
I mean, I hate to be, injury report person for the Ace and TJ show. I mean, Riggins had a near-death experience and all that, but Tech D Rob is also sitting here with an injury.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. More so than he normally is sitting here with an injury. He's got something new going on.
Okay.
So we'll tell you what that is coming up next.
Miss part of the show? Just download it. Get the Ace and TJ podcast on any platform. More of the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show is coming up.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
All guests of the Ace and TJ show stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful rooms, incredible dining options. Book your room by calling 980-299-7123. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first-class cleaning with the Johnson Group. Attention Charlotte, treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh, seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tableandtwine.com.
From the Calitrin Studios, Calitrin is the safe and effective way to lose weight. Find out more about Calitrin at acetj.com/weight loss. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
All right, y'all look at this this cute young lady here. She adorable.
Dope.
Oh my goodness, she's so cute. Just want to pinch her cheeks. Well, she works at the famous chicken ranch in Nevada.
Oh, okay.
Meaning she is a prostitute. Mm-hmm. And she talks about her workings there. Her name is Alice. Alice works at the chicken ranch, legal licensed brothel. And she says that she also does work outside of what she does at the chicken ranch. She says, moms are sending their sons to me ahead of Valentine's Day to get their first experience under their belt.
Oh.
They're reaching out from a place of care and concern, wanting to make sure their kid essentially doesn't become bitter and negative towards women. They get in touch because their kids have never connected with women for whatever reason. She explains that some of these men are introverted and never started their dating or sex lives. So she welcomes mothers who book appointments with her for their sons, so long as it's consensual and the person is aware that this is what they are about, what they are getting as a present. So mom got you a gift, and you're going to get to go to the world famous chicken ranch and meet up with a woman that is going to unvirgin you.
How unbelievably uncomfortable would that be?
Well, you would think that that's wrong. It's not right. It would be awkward and all of that. I would have thought that before I had seen the movie No Hard Feelings, and then I saw that works out great.
Right.
With Jennifer Lawrence, the movie No Hard Feelings.
Yeah. That
Works
new
out.
movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. That the son's parents, he's 18 or 19, I don't remember, but they hire her to make him a man, quote unquote. So this is basically life. What do they say? Life imitating art.
Yeah.
Totally.
But it's the moms who are doing this. Is what the thing is that because that used to be an old stereotype thing where the dad on his son's whatever birthday, 18 or 21, takes him and gets him, makes him a man, finds him somebody to make him a man.
But your mom.
But now it's the mom. Now I'm guessing because there are not as many dads in the picture.
True.
In the year 2024 of our Lord. So moms, they're not fully in understanding of how to make a boy a man, kind of thing. So this is what they come up with, especially if they're not in church.
Just
send them out there.
The thought of my mom coming to me and saying, "Hey, sit down, I got you a little present." What?
Yeah.
Well, how was it? Stop, don't talk to me anymore.
So I wonder what a normal woman's reaction would be if she meets a guy and they're dating and everything's great, and then they start talking about, hey, so when was your first?
Yeah.
And he says, well, it wasn't that long ago because I was always shy and insecure around women, but then my mom took me to a brothel, and she picked out this woman at the brothel who worked with me, and she got me to where I'm the guy that you like. If it weren't for her, there would be no me sitting here on this date with you having a great time. How would women respond to that?
Oh, I can't imagine. Not in a positive manner, I wouldn't think.
You think they would think it's creepy?
Yeah, you would immediately
No.
think it's weird.
Cool.
Who would they think is more weird, though? The mom or the guy they're dating?
The mom. I'm
Got to
sure.
be the mom.
Yeah.
100%.
Because you almost can't hold it against him. It's like, well, he's got to go now.
Right, and in a relationship where it turns to marriage, and then the mom and the daughter-in-law are always in competition.
Yeah.
Right there, that girl knows that she's never going to be as cool as his mom.
Yeah.
So she's going to have to get rid of him right there.
That battle is hopeless.
That's it. Relationship over. Over. Okay, they did a drill at a school, and now the principal has been suspended. It wasn't your typical fire drill or evacuation drill. She did something to make it a little more realistic that ended her up on the suspended while further investigation is done list. I'll tell you what it was next.
Live on your radio and anytime you want on the Ace and TJ Family app or wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ Podcast and Radio Show.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities, and we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
Should you buy? Should you sell? How do I present my house if I do want to sell it? All of those questions can be answered by the experts, and they can take care of you with the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team knows everything there is to know about selling, marketing, and buying houses. So get in touch with them today at acetj.com/Temple team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
The United States truly is a special place.
The land of the free.
A real melting pot of cultures from all over the world.
Where men, women, and children are given the opportunity to pursue their own little slice of life, liberty, and happiness.
And what better way to celebrate our rich history than with some sweet President's Day furniture deals?
Right now you can save up to $200 on select queen beds. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Available when you want, how you want, on the Ace and TJ family app. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Coming up today at around 12 o'clock in the Eastern time, a new edition of TJ and Jody's House. That's the podcast, and I don't think we quarreled this week on camera, but it got close. It got close. Whew. So make sure you got that Ace and TJ family app, and you can get up on it and get all kinds of great stuff, including that, which is new today. We give Tech D Rob a hard time about not being very active. Not just in the community, but in life. He's not very physically active because he goes home, strips down to his underwear, and voluntarily sequesters himself until the next day when he has to go to work.
Yep.
But I think that's a false accusation of Tech D Rob that he's inactive all the time, because he does get up and have a social life. He's got two separate core groups that he hangs out with. One is his Dungeons and Dragons group, a.k.a. D&D group, D&D friends. And then the other is his Magic the Gathering friends. Which one of the groups, Rob, are they part of your escape room friends? Which one goes to escape rooms and does that stuff with you?
Mostly the D&D friends, but I've done escape rooms with them, both of them, and then also family members. So.
Okay, so do they ever cross over?
Not yet.
Okay, you keep your main groups separate.
Well, the D&D groups mostly in Rock Hill, and the other ones are closer to Charlotte, so there's not really much opportunity for them to overlap.
Right. So he had a great time with his D&D friends this weekend. And tell him how long you played Dungeons and Dragons.
I left my house around 5 to get there around 6-ish, and we played until 1 a.m.
Okay, so they played, what is that, 7 hours?
Yeah. Is there a dinner break in there, or do you just play through do you eat while you're playing kind of thing?
We had dinner around 7 or 8, so not much of a break.
Right.
Because it was basically at the beginning.
So Dungeons and Dragons is a board kind of game where you tell stories and you figure out all of this kind of stuff. It's that type of a strategic game on a board, right? With dice and things like that, or does it not have dice?
It does have dice. It's very prominent with dice, yes.
Okay. Now, you would think that a person would not get an injury playing Dungeons and Dragons, is what I'm saying. I mean, it's not like you're playing Twister in there.
Yeah.
You pop a ligament or something. That's why Tech D Rob is here this morning, and he's just having to battle through what I have deemed D&D butt.
What?
Yeah.
I sat for too long, and my tailbone is sore.
Oh my God. That is one of the greatest things I've ever heard. You sat so long playing a game that your tailbone is sore.
Yeah, around midnight, I had to I have a cushion that I use for my back. It's a smaller one than my other ones, and I was like, man, I got to sit on this thing, try and alleviate some of this pain.
Yeah, because he had gotten better. his tailbone and all had gotten better. He wasn't even using the pillow, and then all of a sudden he's just too wrapped up in bringing home the championship D&D that he's playing through pain.
The sciatica is completely unrelated. This is a new injury. Yes.
That is unbelievable.
So you thought you had it hard, Riggins, where you fell in a hole or something?
Yeah. Yeah, you were stuck in that mud and had to drag yourself out of it and nearly lost your phone and everything. But no, he's got
D&D butt.
D&D butt.
Does your butt hurt? No, it doesn't.
So Rob, did you feel it as it was happening, and then you could have said, "All right, look, I'm starting to feel something coming on here. I need to take a break or whatever." Or did you just feel it once it was done and it was too late?
It was close to the end that I really started to feel it. So I was like, all right, we'll just wrap it up here.
Yeah.
So like 12:30 or so, I was like, oh, this is bad.
Oh, and ow.
Yeah, and it still hurts to this day.
Wow.
You're still hurting today?
Yeah.
Are you sitting on a pillow in there now?
This chair's a little more cushioned than the chair I was using on Saturday.
And what kind of chair were you using?
It was like we were at a dinner table, so it's just like a normal dinner
for
chair.
7 hours.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Did it have any cushion on it at all, or just like a hard?
It wasn't a very thick cushion, but
Right.
it did have a little bit of a cushion. But I'm sure I flattened it over 7 hours. Just I only got up like twice, and so.
Now, could you have played, stood up for a little bit and played the game?
Not really, because most of it's on my computer in front of me and my iPad, it would be hard for me to. I'd have to lean over, and it would hurt my back.
Yeah. And if you would have just stepped out of the game for a while, it would have messed up everybody else.
Well, yeah, because I'm the dungeon master, so without me, the game can't go on.
That's right.
The dungeon master with the sore tailbone. It's not very threatening, is it?
The dungeon master who can't sit.
Oh, we got to call off this vampire hunt. I am not feeling good.
He told me I was never going to sit again.
Wow. That is, Rob, you never cease to amaze. You never, ever do you cease to amaze me.
I'm glad I can provide the fun.
Like this past year or so with you, it's just been such a whirlwind of fun and interesting activity.
Mm-hmm. So,
wow.
It's just like, we're excited to see what each day brings.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's a lady who is being hired by moms all over the place. And the moms are hiring her to do something very special for their sons. And when you hear what it is that she's being hired to do, you will either say, "Oh, yeah, that's great, girl power," or you'll be saying, "That's disgusting and the moms need to go to jail." We'll tell you what it is next.
It's a radio show, it's a podcast, and it's a TV show. Watch the Ace and TJ show anytime. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube. More of the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show is coming up.
When it comes to your money and things like a cash out refi, you hear a lot of stuff these days. Information is flying around, but here's the bottom line. You want someone you can trust. Well, here is someone that we trust. Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies. We worked with Richard for years, and you know all the ins and outs, and more importantly, you give everybody options.
That's right. We have a lot of options. This one lady, we just refinanced her house, paid off all of her credit card debts. She even paid her car off. She's saving $1,000 a month. So that really changes her life and her, her financial well-being.
Yeah.
And she didn't have to make a house payment until 2024. So, there's not a better time to do it is when you need the extra money every month.
They call it cash out, is what we call it in the business.
Cash out.
Cash out.
That's right, cash out.
So it's one free 5-minute phone call right now, 704-800-4719, 704-800-4719, or go to homewithrichard.com. Do it today. You'll be so glad you did. The Richard Toccato Companies.
It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime, thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics, Neogenics.
Bradham Brothers offers heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust. Their family business has served thousands of customers with honesty and a smile for over 50 years. Go to bradhambrothers.com to schedule service or a free estimate today.
Great food, great drinks, great service, and great atmosphere. You can find them all at one place. Fahrenheit on South Caldwell in Uptown Charlotte, 21 stories above the city. Get details and make reservations at acetj.com/Fahrenheit.
As a proven leader in managed IT services, CompuCom delivers innovative solutions designed for how you work today. They'll help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's all at CompuCom. Go to CompuCom.com to find out more.
If you're so frustrated because you're having to run around all the time, you're so busy, you feel like you're not getting your family something great to eat, then you need Culver's. It's the perfect thing for you. Always made to order, fresh, hot ingredients all day, every day.
And not only do they have the freshest ingredients all day, every day, but they are a part of the community. They're proud to be a part of the Indian Trail community where they're under new ownership. Belmont, University area, Salisbury. Make them a part of your daily routine. Make it your new neighborhood spot. Short waits for the freshest food in town. Get details at acetj.com/Culver's.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
Share Funny is now a little bit extra. Don't miss the Extra Funny podcast, live every weekday on the Ace and TJ Family app or anytime wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
I haven't had children in school, elementary school, for a long time. My son is in his third year of college, and my daughter graduated college already. And I'm old as you know what. So I'm guessing that this is not really the way a lockdown drill is supposed to go at an elementary school. This was at San Gabriel Elementary School in Los Angeles. It was an active shooter lockdown drill. And everything was going as it was, supposed to be. Go here. When this happens, we're going to call this evacuation. This is what you do, like a fire drill.
Yeah.
The only difference is that in this particular drill, the principal did something that was a little bit out of the ordinary. Quote, she proceeded to walk around campus and pretend to shoot people she saw using finger movements and banging on windows.
What?
From what I heard, she said to one of the students, boom, you're dead.
During the drill?
Yeah. Jim Simmons, the superintendent of San Gabriel Unified School District, confirmed in a statement Friday that the district was notified about concerns from parents and teachers about the lockdown drill.
Rob loves this story.
So,
wow.
She's trying to make it, I guess, more realistic and let them know that it's dire, So I guess, like I said, I haven't had kids in school in a long time, so I don't know. Is this not orthodox behavior for a lockdown drill where you go around to the kids while they're evacuating and going, boom, you're dead.
Is she trying to be funny or something to lighten the mood, or what?
Doesn't say.
What is the thought?
When I first read it, Brother Ace, I thought it meant that she was just trying to make things as realistic as possible, where she could just, have them keep your head on a swivel, like you would if you're going through the officer training situation where you're taking over a house and you got to look around all the corners and make sure that you're covered and your partner's covered, all that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you looking back? Are you looking down at your phone? Boom! You dead!
What? Wow.
I think the explanation's pretty clear. She's stupid. She's a stupid idiot.
Dumb.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
And she's the leader of the school. Yeah. She's the principal of the school.
Was.
Was.
They've had to promote one of the teachers to that position right now, pending further investigation.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Unbelievable. Now trending coming up next.
It's radio. It's a podcast. It's the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show. More next.